What I learned in the financial literacy program is you have to live on the budget, You can't go and spend money that you don't have. You write all your bills down, how much you make a month, and go by the budget, and you don't mess up. Because before I was on the program, I was spending more money than I was making, and I was going down in the hole pretty much. After I took the program, we used to eat out too much. I mean, places that it costs you more than $7 a plate, and so we had no money. We were getting broke every day, and so we went to the grocery. We would write a grocery list down. We went to the grocery, and we cooked at home for the first 2 weeks, and we saved enough money that we could pay one bill on just 2 weeks, not going out, eating out, So that was a good experience. I mean, that was real good for us, have enough money to pay an extra bill. But we were actually just cutting off on eating out, and we could eat at home with $5 or $6, just me and my wife and the kid, because I mean we don't eat a whole lot. I don't buy name products because sometimes I don't have the money to buy it with. Okay, to be honest, you don't have it, and you can get something else cheaper, and it's actually going to do you the same job as a name product. It don't matter what it is, So that's what I learned. It's important for me to set my own goals because I have to make sure that my bills getting paid. Eventually we'll save money for Alexis to go to college. You never plan to be sick. On my job, you don't get paid sick days yet. Maybe I will one day. But I have to save some money, so when I do get sick, I have an extra money. So when you set your goals, you commit yourself to do something, and you just plan it, and plan the Lord is going to help you too, and you can make through it. The ALBERMARLE system that we used to pay the bills is, to me, it's been the best way for us to keep up with our payments, because we had some bad experience with banks and stuff like that. We put the name of the bill and how much the amount is, and a little bit a week. You put a little bit at the time, like everything. I mean, you put your budget, you write it down, how much you're going to put in that particular envelope a week, if you can't put the whole amount. But you have to make sure that you put some down on it a week, so you don't stress yourself with it. And it's the same thing that we do: the rent, power bill, phone bill, insurance, and even the baby's dance class. So the ALBERMARLE system works great for me. Me and my wife talked to some friends at church, and they were struggling with their financial thing going, paying their bills, and they were bringing enough money. They were actually bringing more money than we were, and they didn't have as much bills. And my wife told them that we were on an envelope system, and that it works great. And we sat down with them. We wrote down their budgets and stuff. My wife sat down with my friend's wife, and they wrote down everything that they could think of. They had to spend money on. And for the first 2 months, it was hard on them because they were behind already. But once they got past through it, I think they're still using the ALBERMARLE system right now. My financial goal is for me to be able to save enough money for my daughter to go to college, and get some kind of education. And I want to build me a shop because I love to build furniture, cabinets, and stuff like that. That's my financial goal. The program is one of the best things that ever happened to me. I would not have made it probably, you know. So with the program, I learned to save a little bit, you know, and make different decisions, go different routes. I think if the town should have a program like this for the community, because this program helps. If you really want to be helped, you can help yourself.
The problem. Homeowners who already had credit problems before buying their homes are defaulting on their mortgages at alarming rates. According to the most recent industry reports, the rate of subprime borrowers who are more than a month late on their mortgage payment was 13.2% in the fall of 2006, compared with 4.7% for overall mortgage delinquency for the same period. Although overall mortgage delinquency rates represent only a slight increase from the previous year, the increase in borrowers with spotty credit represented a sizable chunk.
The solution. The Cooperative Extension Program provides money management programs and tools like the H-Plan and PowerPay debt reduction software to help residents organize, understand, prioritize, and strategically manage their finances. Our solution to money problems is understanding money management.